Hold up, I am on my way. I'm in motion. Let's go to the ocean. Yeah, let's go outside. We can hang out on the beach without freezing. Yeah, isn't that amazing? In Christmas times, we'll be chilling and
Okay, guys, so let's get ready to do our first Christmas DIY. First, we're going to have our sponge brush, our wax, Waverly chalk paint, love that stuff. And we're going to also use a sheet out of this Christmas paper pad with this bell. And the paper pad I got from Michael's last year, but they do have some in there this year. I was in there. And we're going to use this sheet here. I think it's so pretty with the little snow and the trees. And then we're going to use, we're going to tear off the top of the page here. And just tear that off. It's not needed. And you're going to flip it over. Cut off your tag first. Then we're going to also use this red truck here, window cleanse from the Dollar General. So what you do is you're going to flip your paper over, take your bell, and you're going to trace it. Trace all around it. Trying to make it as even as possible because I don't want to cut this paper too small for the bell. Okay, so there, I've traced all around it. And now we're going to just sit it to the side, and we're going to paint the back with our wax Waverly paint. Okay, so now we have painted our back and now out to our front. We're going to cut out our bell right here around the lines that we traced. And I'm using my small scissors because they cut very good with this paper here. This paper is very thick. It's much thicker than regular scrapbook paper. So we're just going to go all the way around until we get all the whole bell cut out. Okay. And then we're going to take our glue stick after we cut this out all the way around. And we'll be back. Okay, so now we have it all cut out. So pretty. Now we're going to take our glue stick and we're going to go all around the edges and the whole bell, especially around the edges, so that you can make sure that your paper adheres to the wood. And we're just going to go all the way around the edges and inside the middle. Okay, and then once you glue all of that around and put some in the middle, and we're also going to put some on the back of our paper also, and then we're just going to adhere it down. Okay, so we've got our bell cut out. Now we're going to just adhere it down to our board, our bell board. Got our paper cut out. What am I talking about? Now we're going to put it down to our bell and just rub it all the way around to get it smooth and make sure your edges are down. Now you may have to add some extra glue around the edges. It's okay. Just go around your edges and make sure that they're down. Just add an extra little bit more glue because you don't want nothing coming up. Just rub some more and just press down. Yes, like that. So sometimes with the glue stick you have to do it, but I'd rather do that than use the Mod Podge. And up here at the top, I just love that paper. It is so pretty. So we have everything down now. So now what we're going to do is we're going to poke a hole at the top here so that we can add our jute twine back to our bell to be able to hang it up. You just cut off a piece and we're going to just a little bit and take it, stick it through the hole, and we're going to tie a little knot. Okay, and just make sure it's kind of even. Tie your knot. And that way we can hang it up when we finish. Okay, there we have our knot. Now we're going to get ready to get our window cleaner, the one we got from the Dollar General. And we're going to get our Mod Podge. Take your Mod Podge, squeeze a little bit on there with your brush and just spread it out evenly. All the way around. Make sure you have enough on there so that your cleanse will stick down to your paper, adhere to your paper. And there we go. We're gonna place it, spread it out, and just take what's left on your brush and rub it down. That's gonna help it stick down and not come up. And you can add a little bit more if you want to, but normally I don't because I don't want the bubbles to show. So I just use what's ever left on my brush. And it looks so pretty. And there we go. We have our final product right there. Very gorgeous. I just rub out the glue. You may see a little white under there, but it'll dry clear. I love it. So pretty. So pretty. Okay, so our second DIY, you're going to need this scrap of paper at the same paper pad that we got from Michael's. And we're going to use, this is a gift box that I picked up from Dollar General. And we're going to just use the picture off of there. Our canvas from Dollar Tree and the flat canvas from Dollar Tree. And so what we're going to do is we're going to open up our canvas and we're going to actually just cut off the canvas from the board because I just want to use the actual frame on this. So take your X-Acto knife and just go all the way around with your X-Acto knife and just tear it loose. And we're going to do that all the way around. Okay, so now we have our canvas off and we just have the frame. We're going to take our wax by Waverly and we're going to paint the whole sign, our frame all the way around and on the inside with this Waverly. So we're gonna paint it, and I'm gonna paint so much, and then I'm gonna take my paper towel here, and I'm going to just wipe it off because I want it to have a stain. I don't want it to be too dark. So I'm gonna do that all the way around, just like this. I'm gonna go all the way around, and then I'm going to let it dry, and we'll come back and get it together. Okay, so now we're gonna take our paper, and we're going to trace our flat canvas around the paper. Just like we did the bell on the first DIY, we're gonna do this the same way. Just trace all around, and then we're going to cut out our trace. Set that to the side. Then we're going to cut it out, and then we're actually going to adhere it to the flat wood piece. Well, not the flat wood piece, to the flat canvas. I'm not able to talk today. So we're just going to cut that out, and we'll be back. Okay, so then we're going to take our glue, our hot glue gun. I forgot to tell you that's what you need. And we're just going to go all the way around with the hot glue. And we're going to actually adhere this to the canvas. I think I'm running out of hot glue. I am. I'm going to have to get another glue stick. Hold on, you guys. I'm going to put this down, and then I'm going to get another glue stick. So we just put it down. And it's okay if it's not even all the way around, because your frame is going to cover it. Okay, so now we're going to finish gluing our paper down to our canvas. We'll just add the glue to the bottom where I had ran out, so it can stay flat, press down. And so now, just to make sure it's flat, now we're going to take our canvas, and you're just going to make sure that you place it just like that. That's good. So now we're going to take the hot glue, and we're going to just put hot glue around the edges. But you must move quickly because this glue dries very fast. So I'm just going to go around certain spots around the frame. And we're going to, good enough. Now we're going to take it, and we're just going to put it down to the canvas. So there we go. We have that together. Okay, so now we're going to take our gift box that we got from the Dollar Tree, and we're just going to cut it out around the red part. See the red part? We're just going to cut that out so we can have the picture of the truck only. We don't want the sides at all. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to come back to adhere it onto the paper. Okay, so here's our picture all cut out from the gift box. And so we're just going to take our Mod Podge, like you did with the cleanse, and just put your Mod Podge on the back, spread it out evenly, and adhere your picture to the paper. So we're just going to take your sponge brush and go all the way around so that you can get your Mod Podge on there evenly. Okay? So as you see, that's what I'm doing. But if I haven't mentioned before, if you're not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button so you won't miss any videos. I need to start saying it at the front part of my video. So I'm just making sure my Mod Podge is all the way down to the end, just like that. Okay, so here's our final product. I love the way they turned out, both pictures. So once again, if you're not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button so you'll always know when I upload a new video. Until the next one, guys.